Picasso, a name synonymous with art itself, a word that sparks awe, curiosity, and sometimes confusion. But what truly lies behind the fame of this master? Why is his legacy not only immortalized, but revered by people across continents, generations, and cultures? To understand the genius of Pablo Picasso, we must journey beyond the surface of his iconic paintings. The key to his fame is not simply in his revolutionary artistic style, but in the profound impact he had on the very language of art itself. He was not just an artist, he was a visionary who broke barriers, who shattered conventions, and in doing so, redefined what art could be. So, let's explore the main reasons behind Picasso's lasting fame. First, let's address the extraordinary range of Picasso's work. Born in 1881 in Malaga, Spain, Picasso's artistic journey began early, and it was clear from the start that his talent was boundless. By the age of 9, he was already producing works of astounding skill. But what makes Picasso truly exceptional is not just his ability to create, but his ability to transform. His career spanned over 7 decades, and in that time, he explored an astonishing number of styles, each one more revolutionary than the last. Picasso was not confined to one medium or genre. From the early realism of his blue and rose periods to the fragmented abstractions of Cubism, Picasso's restless desire to innovate meant he was always ahead of his time. His art wasn't about staying within the lines, it was about creating new lines altogether. Then comes Cubism, a term many associate with Picasso, yet it's just one facet of his brilliance. Cubism was an artistic revolution, a break from centuries of traditional representation. Picasso, alongside Georges Braque, dismantled the very idea of perspective, reassembling the world around us in fragmented shapes and angles. But Cubism wasn't just a style, it was a philosophy, a way of seeing the world not as it is, but as it could be. It was a direct challenge to the classical ideals of art and opened up new pathways for future artists, influencing everything from architecture to design. Another reason for Picasso's enduring fame lies in his intellectual and emotional depth. Picasso didn't just create art to be admired, he created it to communicate. His works reflected the political and social turbulence of his time. Take, for example, Guernica, his most famous painting. Created in response to the brutal bombing of the Basque town of Guernica during the Spanish Civil War, the piece transcended its historical context. It became a universal symbol of human suffering and a powerful political statement. Guernica is not just a painting, it is a call to consciousness, a mirror to the horrors of war, and an enduring plea for peace. Then there's the complexity of Picasso's personal life. His relationships, his passions, and his emotional turmoil all played a significant role in his fame. Picasso's life was as turbulent as his art. His romantic relationships often influenced his work, and his ability to channel intense emotions into his art was unparalleled. In the hands of Picasso, the personal became universal. His struggles, desires, and triumphs resonated with people worldwide, making his work not just relevant in the art world, but in the hearts and minds of all who encountered it. Picasso's fame also stems from his cultural impact. He wasn't just an artist, he was a cultural force. His collaborations with poets, writers, and musicians reshaped the entire artistic landscape of the 20th century. He was the heartbeat of the avant-garde movement, a symbol of the power of art to provoke thought, challenge the status quo, and awaken the collective imagination. Finally, let's not forget the universal appeal of Picasso's work. His art speaks in a language that transcends borders, cultural divides, and historical eras. Whether it's a young artist in Tokyo, a student in New York, or an art lover in Paris, Picasso's work continues to inspire. His ability to express the complexities of the human condition makes his art not just relevant to his time, but eternally relevant to all people, in all places. So, what is the reason behind Picasso's fame? It's not just about the art itself, it's about the way Picasso transformed art into a living, breathing force. It's about his ceaseless reinvention, his emotional depth, and his ability to make the personal universal. Picasso didn't just create art, he shaped it. And that is why, even today, his legacy endures and his name remains synonymous with the very essence of artistic greatness. Thank you for joining me on this journey into the healing.
Très bien, c'est fini.